The Global Citizen of the Year honors an extraordinary individual who's made a significant impact on those in our community who do not have a voice. The United States has the highest prison population rate in the world, with Black Americans incarcerated at an average rate of 5.1 times that of white Americans in state prisons. Seeing a desperate need for criminal justice reform, lawyer Bryan Stevenson founded the Alabama-based Equal Justice Initiative to address deep racial inequality and to represent those forgotten in the system. His impact on vulnerable communities is profound and critical. He has changed lives. He has saved lives and continues to give a voice to those silenced around our country. Here is the Global Citizen of the Year, Bryan Stevenson, in conversation with Usher.
Bryan Stevenson, man, amazing to be able to be a part of this. You're receiving the prize of Global Citizen of the Year.
Oh, I'm so honored by this award and this recognition on behalf of everybody at the Equal Justice Initiative who've been fighting this fight for a long time. We are really humbled by this.
So, what spurred the creation of the Equal Justice Initiative?
Well, I think until I got involved in this work, I didn't really appreciate all the damage that was being done. We had politicians that were debating crime policy in this country, and they were debating as if they could put crimes in jails and prisons. And we created these very harsh sentences and harsh punishments. But the truth is, we can't put crimes in jails or prisons. We put people in jails or prisons. And so I wanted to create a space that could focus on providing services to the most vulnerable because there was a great need for that.
Is there anything that you feel best affects change?
Well, I think you have to get proximate. You cannot stay isolated from where the problems are. I think that all of us have to find ways to get closer to people who are experiencing inequality and injustice. We will never prevail in changing the world if we only do the things that are comfortable and convenient.
I read an article from 25 years ago in which you said you'd only stop fighting for legal assistance for incarcerated people when the justice system works fairly for everyone. Do you still feel that way after all that you've seen? And are you still as optimistic and hopeful for the future?
Well, I am, and you know, it's partly for me kind of an orientation. Dr. King and Mrs. Parks and the civil rights advocates in the 1950s in this community didn't sing "We Shall Overcome" just so they'd have a song to sing. They sang "We Shall Overcome" because they believed that. And I feel similarly empowered and encouraged because I'm surrounded by a community of people I work with and the people I serve. And we're all still singing "We Shall Overcome" because we believe that there has to be something better than what we've experienced. And our hope is that if we keep fighting, we will get it.
Thank you, Bryan, man. Until next time.
Oh, absolutely.
You be well.
It's great seeing you, my friend.